The trial of Donald Trump is underway in New York. He's accused of falsifying business records to cover up hush money payments. The allegations relate to payments made to adult film star Stormy Daniels in the run-up to the 2016 presidential election. She claims she had a sexual encounter with Mr. Trump in 2006, which he denies. Prosecutors say Mr. Trump's then lawyer, Michael Cohen, paid Daniels $130,000 to keep quiet about the alleged affair. They allege that Mr. Trump then reimbursed Cohen, but the payments were falsely recorded as legal expenses. Mr. Trump is charged with 34 counts of falsifying business records in the first degree, a felony in New York. He's pleaded not guilty to all charges. So, who are the key people involved? Donald Trump, the former U.S. president, now facing criminal charges. Michael Cohen, Mr. Trump's former lawyer who made the payment to Stormy Daniels. He's expected to be a key witness for the prosecution. Stormy Daniels, the adult film star who alleges she had an affair with Mr. Trump. If convicted, Mr. Trump could face up to 4 years in prison. However, it's possible he could be sentenced to probation or community service instead. The trial has significant political implications, as Mr. Trump is the presumptive Republican nominee for the 2024 presidential election. A conviction could complicate his campaign, but it's unclear how it would affect his chances of winning. The case is complex and faces several legal challenges. Mr. Trump's lawyers are likely to argue that the payments to Daniels were not campaign-related and that the false records were not intended to conceal any crime. The trial is expected to be lengthy and closely watched, given the public interest in the case and its potential impact on the political landscape. The first stage of the trial is jury selection, which is proving difficult. Hundreds of potential jurors are being vetted to find people who can be impartial, despite their views on Mr. Trump. Once a jury is selected, the trial will proceed with opening statements, followed by the presentation of evidence. This will include testimony from witnesses, as well as documents and other materials. The prosecution will try to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that Mr. Trump falsified business records with the intent to commit or conceal another crime. The defense will argue that Mr. Trump is innocent, and that the prosecution's case is based on unreliable witnesses and flimsy evidence. They may also argue that Mr. Trump did not have the intent to commit or conceal another crime. After the evidence is presented, the jury will deliberate and try to reach a verdict. If they find Mr. Trump guilty on any of the charges, he will be sentenced at a later date. Regardless of the outcome, it's likely that the case will be appealed, potentially leading to further legal battles. The trial is not just about the alleged falsification of business records, it's also about accountability, the rule of law, and the integrity of the American political system. The outcome of the trial could have far-reaching consequences for Mr. Trump, for American politics, and for the country as a whole. As the trial unfolds, the world will be watching closely.